Hi. So, tonight you'll need a blanket and a strap. I thought we could talk about, work towards some tranquility. Tranquility within, right? Tranquility wherever we are. So I'll start by reading from the meditation, today's daily meditation. Finding tranquility wherever we are. The next time you find yourself in the middle of a noisy, jostling crowd, or stuck in traffic, or confronted by confusion or disorder, take a breath. Feel the breath move all the way down from your chest, your belly, your hips, through your legs and your feet, and into the ground. No matter where you are or what your circumstances may be, you can always create an experience of tranquility. Tranquility is an inner state, not an external event or destination. When we focus on the breath and on the inner body, we remind ourselves of the existence of our internal world where tranquility resides, a personal space of quiet and calm to which we can return to when needed. So I think that's one of the things that yoga gives us, right? It gives us the ability to pause and breathe and ground and be still inside no matter what's going on outside. So that's going to be our seed thought today. You'll want a strap and a blanket. Will be helpful for our practice. So we'll start standing up. Go ahead and come onto the front of your mat, and we'll stand in Tadasana for a moment. Standing with the feet about shoulder distance apart, arms down next to the body, palms facing away from the body. And pausing here, closing the eyes and breathing for a moment. So feeling your feet on the ground, feeling your head reach towards the sky, so feel that nice, long, easy length in the spine. Inhaling through the nose, down into the belly, exhale everything. Starting to deepen the breath, slow it down a little, take it a little deeper. And then begin to feel yourself relax into this pose. All right, so we can still be tall and yet relaxed, right? A sense of ease. Can we find a sense of ease? Maybe softening the palms a little bit, widening at the base of the skull, softening the mouth, the throat. Nice. And then we'll open the eyes and we'll move a little bit. We'll start moving. So with the hands next to the body, palms out. Let's inhale the arms up overhead. Reach towards the sky. Look at your hands. Exhale, we'll dive in. We'll keep the knees bent to start. Inhale, lift the back flat, straighten the legs. Exhale, fold over. Drop the top of the head towards the earth. Inhale, arms out to the side, palms towards the sky, reach, exhale, hands to heart. Nice. Again, inhale. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, lift it up. Folding over, bend the knees, dive in. Lift the heart. Fold, legs straight now. Inhale, arms out to the side, palms together, reach, exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, reach towards the sky. Dive in. This time try to keep the legs straight. Lift the heart. Fold on an exhale. Palms out to the side. Towards the sky, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Great, we're going to add a leg. Inhale. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, reach towards the sky. Diving in. Lift the heart. Now as we exhale, we're going to plant the hands. We're going to step the left leg back. Drop the left knee. Go ahead and reach the arms towards the sky. Drop the hips forward a little bit. Nice, beautiful. Breathe here. Exhale, hands down on either side of the right foot. Tuck the toes on the left foot under. Lift the left leg. Swing that right leg back. Coming into a plank pose. Nice, beautiful. Hold here. Go ahead and float it into downward dog for a moment. Dropping the heels towards the earth, maybe bending one knee and then the other. Feels so good. Breathing here. Nice. And then go ahead and step that right foot forward. If you need to take 2 steps to do that, do that. Rock on that back left toes, and then go ahead and bring the left foot forward. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, lift it up. Diving in. Lifting the heart. As we exhale, we're going to plant the hands. This time we're going to step the left leg back, drop the left knee, top of the left foot on the earth. Go ahead and inhale up, drop the hips. Breathing here. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, arms down. Either side of that right foot. Tuck the left toes under. Straighten the left leg. Again, we're going to swing that right leg back. Go ahead, we'll bring it into downward dog. Pause here for a moment. Maybe bend one knee and then the other. Nice. Look between the hands. Can we step the right foot forward? Rock on the left toes. Pop it up. Fold. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Nice. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, lifting up. Diving down. Lift the heart. Plant the hands. Right, this time we're going to step the right foot back. Drop the right knee. Top of the right toes. Drop the hips down. Go ahead and inhale the arms up. Now, bring the torso back to center. Nice. Hold here. You'll notice the core might be involved, like all of a sudden we're trying to balance a little bit. Pull the tailbone a little long. Nice. Your next exhale, bring the hands down on either side of that left foot. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right leg, straightening it. Rock on those right toes for a moment. Go ahead and step forward. Fold. Inhale, arms out to the side. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause here for a moment and breathe. And see if, like, as we're here in this position, close the eyes. Can you feel a sense of stillness inside, like that tranquility? Even as we move through the practice, keep coming back to that pause, that quiet, the space between the breath. Nice. Release the arms down. Let's inhale the arms up. And then as we exhale the hands, let's bring them behind the body, interlacing the fingers, and just gently pull the hands down, opening the chest. So you can soften the knees here a little bit. Tuck the tailbone down, long, breathe, relax the jaw. Go ahead and bring it into a forward fold. Bend the knees a little bit more. Come on down. Bring the top of the head towards the earth. And then bring the hands up towards the sky. Once you get here, it might feel safe and nice and interesting to straighten the legs. And just feel the stretch in the arms. Like Let gravity kind of work on those arms, bringing them towards the head. Nice. Release the hands back onto the body. Release the arms in front of you. Go ahead and widen your stance a little bit. So you're further apart than shoulder distance. Hands to the center, and then let's bend the left knee. Nice. Inhale, center, and then bend the right knee. Let's just do this a few times. You can move those hands, right, so it helps with the balance. Inhaling through center, exhaling to the other side. Nice. Couple more times. We'll come back to center, all right? And now we're going to walk the feet a little wider. So now you're going to have quite a wide stance. If it feels comfortable, you can roll the toes out or towards center. It doesn't really matter. Whatever feels more comfortable, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bend the left knee. We're going to come through center and bend the right. And you're just going to do this with your breath. And I find, like, once I get to one side, you might want to just hang for a moment. Like, can you come down? Play with it a little bit. Notice which side feels more comfortable, right? Interesting, if there is a difference. Okay, let's do one more time each side. Left. Right. We'll bring it back to center into that forward fold. Go ahead and heel-toe the feet a little closer together, wider than shoulder distance. Lift the chest so the back is flat. Bring the arms out to the side. And just push back a little bit. Nice. Go ahead, drop your right hand in front of the face. Lift the left arm up in a nice little twist. Gently switch hands. Left hand comes in front of the face. Right arm comes up. Nice. Go ahead and bring the right arm down. Let's heel-toe the feet together. And then bend the knees a little bit and gently roll it on up. Coming up slowly, bringing the head up slowly. Nice. Shake it out a little bit. Good job. Come back to the front of your mat. Bringing the hands back into prayer position in front of the sternum. Pausing here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, diving into the earth. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, drop the hands. Step the right foot back. Go ahead and drop the right knee. Top of the right foot on the earth. And let's just drop the hips down and bring them back. And drop them down and bring them back. We'll do this a few times. So hands are just really here to balance you. The weight is on the legs. Nice. Come back to center. All right. Go ahead and we'll bring the torso up. And then take a moment to kind of square up a little bit so that your left knee is at a 90-degree angle as well as the right knee. So I'm going to bring my right knee in a little bit and my left knee in. All right, so we're nice and squared up here. Pause here for a moment. Go ahead and pull the tailbone long. Might feel a little bit into that right quad. Find the balance. Like, notice what happens. The weight kind of goes over onto the right leg. Can we sort of keep it in center? Find something to focus on that's not moving. Inhale the arms up. Drop the shoulders down a little bit. Now, look up at the sky. Lift the chin. Lift the chest. And breathe. There's a lot going on, right? We're trying to keep that weight evenly balanced. Nice. Chin back to center. Exhale, hands down. Drop the hands on either side of that left foot. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right leg. Sweep that left leg back. Coming into plank for a moment. Let's go ahead and bring it all the way down. Coming nice and slow. Nice. Top of the feet on the earth. Inhale up. Tuck the toes under. Exhale into downward dog. Pause here for a moment. Lift the right leg towards the sky. And on an exhale, look at your hands and see if you can sweep it through. Nice. Rock on those left toes. Go ahead and bring the left foot forward. Arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, lifting up. Go ahead and dive down. Lift the heart. All right, this time as we exhale, we're going to plant the hands and we're going to step the left leg back. We're going to drop the left knee, top of the left foot onto the earth, and we're going to rock forward and back. Again, hands are just here for balance. Weight is on the legs. Nice. Now, coming back into a centered position. So again, you might need to bring the right foot in. You might need to bring that left knee under the hip. Finding, so everything's kind of squared up here. All right, again, notice the weight kind of goes over to the left leg. Can you bring it back to center? Involve the core a little bit. So it might be more comfortable to tuck the left toes under. Like you might feel like you have a firmer grip on the earth. You decide. I like keeping my foot down, but that's just more comfortable for me. Inhale the arms up. Nice. Settle in a little bit. Drop the shoulders. Relax the face, the jaw. Nice. Now lift the eyes. Lift the chin. Lift the chest. And breathe. Lovely. Gently bring the chin back to center. Exhale the hands down. Go ahead and drop the hands on either side of that right foot. Tuck the left toes under. Straighten the left leg. Swing that right leg back into our plank pose. Go ahead and come on down. Top of the feet on the earth. Lift. Next time you exhale, tuck the toes under. Go ahead and sweep it into downward dog. And breathe here for a moment. And then go ahead and drop both knees onto the earth. Take the knees apart a little bit. And let's come on down into child's pose. All right. Extend the arms out in front of you for a moment. Drop the forehead to the earth and breathe here. And as you breathe here, take a moment to find that stillness, right? That stillness within. Jaws relaxed, face is relaxed. Nice, let's roll it on up. Bring the knees together and just sit here for a moment. Nice. Good job. All right, so let's come on to our backs. If you have a blanket or a bolster, something near you, go ahead and keep something near you where we can create a little bit of height. All right, let's bend the knees, sitting on our bottoms for a moment. Sitting up nice and tall. All right, we're gonna make our way onto our backs. So bring the feet a little bit further than shoulder distance apart with a nice, strong connection to the earth. Lift the spine up. And then we're going to slowly start to come down. As we start to come down, right, you're going to zip the low belly up. So you can kind of feel what happens. As soon as you zip the low belly up, tailbone sort of pulls a little bit long. Does that make sense? All right, so we're engaging that core. We're going to come down nice and slow. And then lift up a little bit. And then come on down and lift up. Nice. So sometimes we do this with our feet jammed against the wall, and it makes it a little bit easier. Let's do 5 more. 4, breathing, 3, 2, 1. Come on down nice and slow, all the way down. Oh, nice. And just breathe here for a moment, all right? So just taking some nice deep breaths here. Relax the back a little bit. Let's bring the arms out to the side like a T. Let's bring the feet sole to sole. Allow the knees to drop to the side for a moment and just breathe. Relaxing the face, the jaw. Tune into the base of the skull, like the back of the neck, the base of the skull, and see if it feels like it would be nice to tuck the chin a little bit. Just widening that area. Nice, breathing. Go ahead and bring the knees up. Go ahead and extend one leg and then the other on the earth. Nice. Sweep the arms up overhead. Take a little side stretch on the earth. So let's cross the left ankle over the right. Grab onto the left wrist with the right hand. Push the left foot away. Gently pull the left arm over to the right. Just start to feel the stretch in the left side of your body. So the point is not necessarily to go as far as you can, right? The point is to feel it. To feel it in a, comfortable, useful, safe way. And, we all might feel it a little different. Like I'm feeling it a lot in my hip area. Nice. Relax the stretch, release the leg, release the wrist. Pause for a moment. Take a moment to measure the difference between the right side and the left. Nice. Now, let's cross the right ankle over the left. Use the left hand to grab onto the right wrist, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So just gently pushing the right foot away, and then just gently rocking over to the left a little bit until you start to feel that stretch in a useful way. And breathe. Face is relaxed. Tongue is off the roof of the mouth. Jaw is relaxed. Nice. And then release the stretch, coming back to center. Uncross the legs, uncross the hands. Just breathe here for a moment. Sweep the arms back out to the side like a T. Tuning into the upper back and the chest for a moment. Just notice if that feels nice and open or if it feels like there's a little tightness there. If there's any tightness there, just gently push the shoulders into the earth. All right, so maybe creating a little bit of space between the shoulder blades. And then relax that effort. And notice if the front of the chest is a little less tight. You can do that a couple of times if you're feeling some tightness there. Nice. We'll bring the arms a little closer to the body. Roll the palms down onto the earth. Let's bend one knee and then the other. Pausing here for a moment. Let the low back get a little heavy and breathe. Okay, so locate your blanket, whatever you're going to use to create some height. All right, go ahead and locate that. We're going to place the feet on the earth relatively close to the torso, about shoulder distance apart, right? We're going to inhale, booty up. We're going to bring our makeshift bolster block, whatever it is that you have, underneath, creating a little height. And if you feel like you want more height, you could use 2 blankets, right? Like, whatever you want to do that now. And just enjoy this for a moment. Go ahead and roll the shoulder blades together and down. So really opening up the chest. That will bring the palms up. It rolls the shoulders out. Again, tuning into the back of the neck, making sure that that is comfortable. I find a slight tucking of the chin feels good. Nice. Just breathing here, right? Allowing the organs to slide away from the position that they're always in. Beginning to tune into that internal realm. We're going to do our meditation this evening. We're going to dive into that internal landscape. Discovering the own tranquility within, our own tranquility within. Go ahead and allow the shoulder blades to come apart. Roll the palms down onto the earth. Lift one leg and then the other up towards the sky. Point and flex the feet. Slowly, right? This is not a fast movement. It's kind of a slow, conscious movement. Circle the ankles around in one direction. Circle in the opposite direction. And then stop circling and just breathe into that for a moment. Allow the legs to drop to opposite sides. You can bring those hands inside the legs and help extend the stretch a little, if that feels appropriate for you. So letting gravity do the work here, right? The legs are heavy, so just breathe into this stretch. Trust that it's not going to last forever. Nothing is forever. And then from here, we're going to bring the legs back up towards the sky. We're going to bend the knees, dropping the thighs onto the chest, and hold here for a moment. And then from here, let's drop the right foot onto the earth. If you have a strap, you might want to grab it now. If you don't have a strap, that's okay too. All right? We're going to extend the left leg towards the sky. We're going to flex the left foot. And then we're going to gently encourage that left leg to stretch along the back side. So again, if you want to use that strap and place it around the ball of the foot, and just gently encourage this stretch. If you want to just use the hands, that's fine too. And breathe. Or if you want to just trust your leg to know like where her capacity is. Breathing into this. If at any time it feels a little intense, you can always bend the knee. That releases the stretch immediately and then come back into it. Nice. And then from here, let's just drop the leg out to the left. Now we're still on that bolster, so it might not touch the earth. That's okay. Go ahead and bring the leg back up to center. Bend the left knee. Go ahead and drop the left foot onto the earth. Pause here for a moment. We'll go ahead, we'll bring the right knee in. And again, we're going to straighten out the right leg. If you've got the strap, you can go ahead and place that around the ball of the right foot, or you can use the hands. Like, you know, whatever feels appropriate. We don't always, I don't know, a strap is probably something you always have, right? Because you could use a belt. The belt to the bathrobe is perfect. Breathing into this. I always used karate belts, the kids' belts for karate. There was always some of those around the house. Again, if it feels a little intense, you can always bend the knee, release the stretch, and then come back into it. And just taking a moment to appreciate your leg, like appreciate your level of flexibility wherever you are. You know, be appreciative of that. We're beings of energy. So we want to send some positive energy to our bodies. Nice. Again, from here, we're going to gently drop this leg out to the right. We're on that little bolster, so that right leg, may not want to come all the way down. Almost. Breathing into that. Nice. And go ahead and lift the right leg back up towards the sky. Bend the right knee. Go ahead and release the right leg onto the earth. And let's just pause and breathe here for a moment. Roll the shoulders out, palms up. And then let's straighten one leg and then the other. Some nice, gentle little back bend. Legs are somewhat active so that the knees are towards the sky. Nice. Roll the palms down. Go ahead and bend one knee and then the other. Inhale the booty up. Take your bolster out. We're going to use it later on the feet, and then gently roll it down. Go ahead and bring the knees into the chest, and let's rock it out a little side to side. Yes. Nice. All right, and we'll come back to center. We'll release one foot onto the earth, and then the other. Again, pausing here for a moment. Bringing those arms out. Let's go ahead and walk the feet a little bit apart. All right, so I like to take them off the mat. Nice wide stance here. And for a moment, let's tune into the low back. Zip up the low belly so there's a slight tilting of the pelvis, but everything remains on the earth. All right, the back's on the earth, glutes are on the earth. Go ahead and bring the arms up overhead in a comfortable, sustainable position. So bend the elbows. Bring the elbows higher than the shoulders if that is comfortable and appropriate, right? If it's not, you can use a blanket to support the arms if that feels like it would help, or you can bring the arms out to the side, right? Like whatever works. But you want to be able to breathe, and if you're not comfortable, you won't breathe. Next time you exhale, let's exhale both knees down to the left. Let the right hip come up a little bit. Then as we inhale through center, we're going to zip the low belly up, push the low back onto the earth, exhale the knees to the right, left hip comes up a little bit. And then we're going to do this with our breath. You can allow the head to follow the knees. Inhaling through center, zipping the low belly up, exhaling knees down to the side. Nice, slow, cautious movements. Nice. Next time the knees come down to the left, let's leave them there. Lift the head up, come onto the left ear, and just let everything get a little heavy and breathe. Feeling that connection to earth, like, you know, that seed thought that we started with, right? Tranquility, tranquility within. There's this huge, beautiful landscape within each one of you. Gently straighten the right arm, reaching towards the wall behind you. You can push the right knee down a little bit if that feels like it might be useful. Again, being conscious of where you're at today, right now. Breathing into that. Nice, lovely. Soften the right elbow a little bit. All right. Inhale the knees and head to center. And pause for a moment and notice. All right. Just noticing how that feels, how the breath feels, how the hips feel, how the rib basket feels. And the next time you exhale, gently exhale the knees to the right, rolling the head. You can lift the head up and gently place the right ear on the earth. Breathing into this. Once you have found your comfortable spot, maybe extending the left arm, reaching towards the wall behind you, maybe pushing that left knee down. And breathing here. And as we breathe here into that left rib basket, maybe we can become aware of the heart. Aware of the length along the left side of the body. Appreciating you. Nice. Soften the left elbow. Inhale, knees and head to center. And again, pausing here for a moment. Allow the low back to get a little heavy. Gently bringing the hands to the belly. And bring the hands so that the thumb and index fingers are touching, with the thumb sort of nestled into the belly button, fingertips pointed down towards the pubic bone, and breathe here. So hands are lying gently on the body. And as your hands are lying gently on the body in this Reiki position, and those thumbs are just gently nestled into at the belly button, like really become aware of your hands, your palms, the energy of that. Feel your breath, right? Feeling your body, feeling your breath. Like imagine for a moment the skin's not there, like the connection between your palms and your breath. You can feel that connection. Remembering that the hands are the motor organ of the heart. So when we lay our hands on our bodies like this, we're reinforcing that sense of love and acceptance. Closing that energetic circle. Gently bring the fingertips to the collarbones. Elbows are sort of tucked into the body. Aware of the breath at the opposite ends of the lungs. Fingertips are light on the collarbones. Nice. Go ahead and release the hands down next to the body. Palms up. Super. Let's bring the knees in. We're going to rock it out a little side to side. So grab onto the legs, maybe creating a little cradle with the elbows, rocking it out a little side to side. Nice. Let's look at rock it on up into a seated position. Okay, we're going to do a little twisting. So, it might feel nice to sit on something. So maybe grabbing that blanket you've got, the towel, whatever, and just creating a little bit of height, right, that you can sit on. And coming into a comfortable seated position for a moment. As we come into a comfortable seated position, so I know, some of you, this is not, how I'm sitting is not comfortable. So if it's more comfortable to sit on the knees, like this, that's fine too. If it's more comfortable to have your legs out in front of you, that is fine too. But you want to find a comfortable seated position for a moment. And so when we're in a comfortable seated position, we're able to extend the spine, right? We're able to have that feeling of length and comfort, right? Like we should be comfortable, which is why if this is not a comfortable position, find one that is, right? Even if you're sitting on a chair right now, if you've just joined us and you're sitting on a chair, that's fine too. So breathe into this for a moment. And as we breathe into this, we're going to relax the belly, like soften the belly a little bit, soften the face, soften the shoulders. Find the spot for your hands where your chest is wide and open. So we kind of have a little bit of a tendency to do this, right? So finding that spot where that is not happening. So for me, it's, laying my palms up on my thighs. Close the eyes and just breathe here for a moment. So feeling connected to the earth, however you're sitting, if you're in a chair, your feet are connected. And just feel the connection to the earth for a moment. Let's tune into the base of the skull. And so maybe what we do is we gently pull the chin back a little bit and tuck it in. So there's a widening at the base of the skull. Maybe. And then from here, let's very gently drop the chin to the chest. Remember, we're keeping the spine nice and tall, lengthened. And just gently rock the chin a little side to side to sort of deepen this stretch a little. Like feel the head start to make its way down a little further. Nice. Lift the chin back up to center. Go ahead and drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. So it's, a tilting of the head. I know that some people like to take the right hand and just help the stretch a little bit. So if you're being called to do that, go ahead and do that. I feel like if we can actually relax the head a little, your head weighs a lot. So if you can actually let go, it might be enough. But if you need a little help, go ahead and help yourself. And then from here, gently roll your head so that your chin is over that right shoulder. Open your eyes and look behind you. All right, roll the chin down through center and up and over to the left side. And again, it's this tilt, right? So left ear is reaching towards the left shoulder. Now, you might find that one side has a lot more range of motion than the other. Kind of common. We don't have to judge that. We can just note it. I can definitely feel the difference. Nice. Gently roll your head so that your chin is over your shoulder. Open your eyes and look behind you. Nice. Rolled back down to center. And then very gently make little half circles with your chin. So just rolling through center from shoulder to shoulder. Very slowly so that you feel that in the muscles that help hold the head up, all the way maybe into the center of the back. Nice. Bring the chin back down to center. Inhale, lift the chin up. Next time you exhale, go ahead and look over the left shoulder, going as far as you can. Inhale through center, exhale over the right shoulder, going as far as you can. Again, inhale through center, exhale over the left shoulder, going as far as you can. Nice. Inhale through center, exhale over the right shoulder, going as far as you can. Coming back to center. Nice. Go ahead and bring your hands onto your shins. All right, we're going to do a little cat-cow from this position. So I'll move sideways so you can see what's happening. All right, so from this, our seated position, again, starting up from a nice tall position. All right, we're going to drop the chin and the chest, round the back. And then we're going to lift the chin and the chest, gently pushing between the shoulders. All right, so rounding and lifting. And I like to inhale as I'm rounding, creating space between the vertebrae. As I exhale, I'm using the back muscles to squeeze the vertebrae, squeeze the prana out. All right, rounding and then compressing the vertebrae together. Okay, so doing this with your breath. Close your eyes and feel your spine, right? Just feel the movement. Imagine each vertebrae opening, right? There's just this beautiful wave-like movement that's happening with the spine. Next time you're in a rounded position, let's circle around the hips. Dropping the chin and chest as we get to the front. Rolling that back. Nice. Breathing as you go. Right? Nice, easy movement. Again, close the eyes, go into the body, and notice this horizontal movement of the vertebrae as opposed to a vertical movement. Next time you're in a rounded position, reverse your circle, going in the opposite direction. Nice. Breathing as you go. And then gently making your way back to center. And breathe here for a moment. So breathing here in center, right? All right, let's extend our legs out in front of us. Shake them out a little bit. All right. Okay, I'm going to try to do this backwards so that you can mirror me. All right, so we're going to start with the left leg. We're going to bend the left knee. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take that left foot over. Oh, I'm not doing it backwards then. Okay. Bend the left knee, sorry. Take the left foot over your right leg. Okay, so now from this position, you'll see a lot of people will bend that right leg, right? And that looks super cool. And actually, if you're sitting up on the blanket, it's a little bit easier to keep your both glutes on the earth. But oftentimes what happens when we do this is we'll kind of come up. And I don't want you to do that. So it's not going to affect the stretch if you keep that right leg straight, all right? I mean, it looks cool, but, you know, whatever. All right, so then you're going to take your right arm and you're going to pull that left leg in, all right? And as soon as you start to do that, you should feel a little bit of a stretch already into that left glute. Again, sitting up nice and tall, spine's expanded. We're going to inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to gently turn to the left, bring that left hand behind you. All right, keep the spine straight, and we'll do a little twist here. Bringing the chin and the eyes over that left shoulder. Keep squeezing the leg in. Okay, inhale. And as you exhale, gently unwind all the way over to that right hip. Bring the hands down. Nice. We'll gently unwind. We'll uncross that left leg, extend it out, shake the legs out again. Okay. Now we'll bend the right knee. Okay. We're going to bring that right leg over the left. Again, if you feel the need to bend the left leg, go ahead and do that. Just make sure both glutes are on the earth. Doesn't really matter. All right, whatever works. Okay. Now we're going to take our left arm. We're going to grab onto that right leg. So again, you might notice a difference between sides. I certainly do. Right? This side, I don't know, just doesn't feel as quite as useful. Sitting up nice and tall, and then what we're going to do is we're going to, as we exhale, we're going to turn gently to the right. Right hand comes behind, nice and tall. Head's the last thing to go, eyes are the last thing to go. Looking over that right shoulder, breathe. Nice. Keep squeezing that leg in. Good. All right. Gently unwind, bringing both hands over to that left hip. Unwinding from here. Go ahead, uncross your leg, both legs out in front. Shake them out a little bit. Go ahead and point those toes towards the ceiling. Inhale the arms up, shoulder distance apart. Fold over the legs. Oh. So hinge at the waist, keep the back straight, right, as straight as possible. So we do that by keeping the chest lifted, the chin lifted. If you're really super bendy and you can fold over, that's awesome. Breathing into this. Oh. And just maybe making the belly down a little further on an exhale. Nice. Let's slowly bring it up. Let's bring the feet together. And grab onto those feet and just gently flutter the legs a little. Butterfly pose. Again, that spine is nice and tall, expanded. All right. So we're going to do one more stretch for the hips on our back, and then we're going to come into our meditation. So before you come onto your back, grab your blanket or bolster, whatever you've used to create a little bit of height, and bring it down towards the front or end of your mat, wherever your feet are. Okay. Then we're going to roll onto our backs. We're going to pause here for a moment. So feet a comfortable distance apart, whatever that means for you. Arms down, palms up. Let the shoulders get a little bit heavy. Low back, mid back, upper back. Relax everything for a moment. So depending on where your feet are, walk them back to about shoulder distance apart. All right? And then let's bring the left leg up towards the sky. We're going to flex the left foot. We're going to rotate the left leg out from the leg socket. We're going to drop that left ankle onto the right knee, just below the knee onto the thigh. We're going to bring that right leg in. You can either grab outside that right knee or underneath the right knee, whatever works for you. And then you're going to rock like 2 inches to the left and 2 inches to the right. And you're going to find the spot that feels the best for you, and you're going to sink in there. So what we're looking for is a little bit of some feeling, some sensation into that left glute. Left hip, left glute, left piriformis, right? Nice deep breaths here. Can you relax the jaw? Right, it's a slightly awkward position. I understand that. But, maybe you can sort of just breathe into the shape a little bit. Like trust the hands, trust gravity, trust the earth. And see if you can release that left glute just a little bit, right? It's not easy. Like, I can totally feel the resistance happening right here. It's just saying, nope, I'm good. And that's fine. Like, you know, be where you are, honor where you are, wherever that is. Nice. All right, gently release the right foot to the earth. Take that left leg off, shake it out a little bit. Bring the left foot back onto the earth and pause for a moment, right? Like taking a moment to appreciate what you've just done. And then we'll bring the right leg up towards the sky. Flex the right foot. Rotate the right leg out. Drop that right ankle onto the left thigh just below the knee or above the knee. And go ahead and bring that left leg in. Again, you can come underneath or outside that left knee. We're going to rock a little side to side. You're going to find that sweet spot wherever that is for you and then settle in and breathe. Nice deep breathing. Jaws relaxed, like everything's relaxed, right? We're just hanging out here. Noticing where the resistance is, seeing if we can surrender a tad. Nice. And then very gently release the left foot to the earth. Take the right leg out. Shake her off a little bit. Nice. Bring the right foot down. Go ahead and bring the feet a little further apart than shoulder distance. And let's just pause here for a moment. Okay, so remember I told you to have that your blanket by you. What we're going to do is we're going to bring our feet sole to sole, and we're going to create a little bit of height underneath the feet. So it might be useful to use 2 blankets. If you have a bolster, that's kind of nice too. You don't want it too high. Right? We're going to come down onto our backs, and I want you to be comfortable. We're going to bring the arms out to the side like a T. We're going to breathe here for a moment. And take these nice deep diaphragmatic breaths. Belly, ribs, chest. Exhale everything. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale everything. Slowing the breath down. Rock the head a little side to side. If there's any tension left in the neck, let it go. Tune into the shoulders, right? Bring the head back to center. Tune into the shoulders. Make sure they're heavy and comfortable. Jaws relaxed. Face, throat. Let the skull get heavy. Bring the arms a little closer, just in a really comfortable angle from the body. And then very gently straighten one leg and then the other. It might be nice to kind of pull the bolster in a little bit so it's under the knees or the thighs. Taking a moment to find a position that is perfectly comfortable for you right now. And if having that bolster underneath your knees is not comfortable, take it out and lay flat. Right? So definitely taking a moment to find that comfortable spot. It's really important to get there. And allow the body to relax completely so the legs get heavy, right? The feet, the ankles, the calves, the shins, the knees. Let the thighs get heavy. Buttocks, hips, bellies, relax. The lower back and the waist are tension-free and relaxed. Your internal organs are healthy and relaxed. The spine, the spinal cord, the vertebrae, relaxed, released, connected to the earth, open, spacious, healthy. Allow the shoulder blades to soften. Collarbones widen, shoulders pour from the body. Let the arms get heavy, the wrists, the hands, the fingers. The back of the neck and the throat is relaxed. That fifth chakra is a clear channel between the head and the heart. The base of the skull is wide. The jaw, the mouth, the tongue, the lips relax. Allow the cheeks to relax. Let the forehead brighten. Crown chakra opens. Entire body is completely at peace and relaxed. And take a moment to picture some place in nature that is sacred to you. Sacred, safe, special. It could be the beach, it could be the mountains, a lake. It could be some place you've never been. But take a moment to tune into this place. Noticing the earth, the sky, and imagine that that place exists in the center of your being. And picture yourself sitting in the middle of your landscape, your sacred space. And imagine with each breath you take, this space expands within. So as far as you can see, is this beautiful sacred landscape. The beautiful sky. Imagine there's a water feature, right? If you're not at the ocean, the lake, imagine a stream or a brook, that there's water. Tuning into that, tuning into this landscape, right? This expansive, beautiful landscape where you are safe, supported, accepted, loved. And know that this exists within your very being. This landscape is within you. It is of you. It is limitless. And when you are there, you are calm, tranquil, safe, supported. Knowing that all you need to do to come back into this space is pause, ground, and breathe. Right? Pause, ground, and breathe. And then ever so gently, beginning to release the imagery. Ever so gently becoming aware of your breath. Ever so gently becoming aware of your body. Breathing a little deeper. Aware of the floor beneath you. Aware of the ceiling above you. Wiggling the fingers and toes. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale everything. And then very gently rolling over onto the left side of your body. And just cradling your head and your left arm, bending your knees, just hugging this feeling to you for a moment longer. Like that beautiful, tranquil, sacred space we created exists within you. Using that right hand to gently push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Just taking a moment, allowing the palms to find each other in front of the sternum, in front of the breastbone, bowing the head in gratitude, grace, humility. Sending some of that gratitude, grace, humility out across our planet. Lifting our chins. Namaste. I wish you light and happiness. I thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I hope that you were able to find that tranquil spot within. It's always there, right? Again, all we have to do is pause, ground, and breathe.